What is up? How's it going? Welcome, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, BLUECREW, and all the communities out there. Guys, welcome to a Thursday DLTalk. How's it going, everybody? I hope wherever you are, your day, night is going good. Appreciate you tuning in. Please let me know how the vocal, the audio, the visuals coming through, and thanks for hitting the likes on the way in. What is up, BLUECREW, Green Giants, and Ledger Citizens? We see DN calling them Green Goblins. Shout out to you guys tuning in. We got CKJ Cellmate. We got Sniff in the house. Hello, y'all. Everyone should watch when they have free time. God bless. Thanks for sharing, Sniff. Appreciate it. And all the goblins out there, I'm not a goblin color advisor. I'll never tell you what color goblin to be. That's hilarious. I've opened the link in a new tab. Sniff, I will check it out sometime in the future. Thanks for sharing. By the way, we got some connections with the Back to the Future. I think it was Jazz Lover who shared it, actually. The Back to the Future decode video. We found some interesting connections with Stellar's Meridian event and what that story was talking about or the decode video was talking about in the Back to the Future decode videos. Deanne saying, I got a busy day going. All good, man. Appreciate you stopping by and hitting the likes, fighting the algorithm. Let's get into it. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. Appreciate the new subscribers, appreciate any new members, and appreciate the BLUECREW, the Green Giants, and the Ledger Citizens. Thanks for YouTubing it up here with us. So we got Bitcoin at 22K, Ethereum at 1,500, XRP close to 37 cents. right? Good momentum. You could tell there's a little bit more euphoria in the market compared to where it was when it was, 31 cents, 29 cents. Things were looking very, very bearish. It's good seeing it at these prices. Sure, it's slow growth, but I mean, right here, we were talking about XRP at 31, and we're not into the other major cap cryptos as much, right? But we talked about all these other, ones that got to ride along for that relief rally. I think this is a good area of considering maybe profit taking, or you're riding the lightning here and trying to go for some mega gains. Hopefully, seeing another 2x, for example, which would be amazing. AVAX sitting comfortably at $25 right now. AVAX doing some good things. Electronium is something to keep an eye out for at 003. But let's see what are the top gainers in the past 24 hours. Appreciate the BLUECREW, Green Giants tuning in. Top gainers, we got Certic, VIDT, XVR. DVPN started to pick up some momentum. 15% on DVPN. We had that in the deep red section just recently, talking about, not too bad at triple zeros with the staking opportunities that come with it. Interesting project. We could see how that goes about. Library's been really picking up a ton of momentum. 53% in the past 7 days, 11% in the past 24 hours. Reaper coming out of nowhere in the past 8 hours. Excuse me. Reaper coming out of nowhere in the past, with the 8% gain in the past hour. Atom doing its thing, 10% up in the past 24 hours. Atom kind of going nutso right here. Good pivot. Are we going to see, like, it go up to possibly $18? Could it go up another $8? Could we get a 2x? Or at least another, another 2 digits here for Atom? And the Cosmos ecosystem was in our Reds section earlier this month, and we're seeing it have its day. I know it seemed like, man, this dude's only talking about Cosmos ecosystem tokens, but they were in our deep red section, right? We were just trying to respect the deep reds, just seeing the numbers, seeing what projects were just being oversold, and if they had any substance to them. And we're seeing that with the Cosmos ecosystem, at least getting a nice relief rally. That is for sure. I must be riding the lightning. My hair is sticking out all over the place. Didn't expect that out of the desert. Out in the desert. Nice. Smash that like button. Appreciate you, man. So Ledger City posting the first 2,000 Ledger citizens are exploring Ledger City. What else is in store for residents and visitors alike? Find out. Luxury living in the Ledger City. Drink, sip of coffee in the Ledger City. Let's see what else we got here. Love the XRP lamp. Love the artwork here. So what's next in the Ledger City game? Shout out to the Ledger citizens out there. The first 2,000 Ledger citizens are exploring Ledger City, taking in the sights and sounds, seeing the landmarks, enjoying the nightlife, and much more. What else does Ledger City have in store for residents and visitors alike? Let's find out. Ledger City is what you want it to be. By holding crypto, you automatically own property in Ledger City. Adorn it to your heart's content. Choose where you want to live, host events and celebrations. Use your property as the forefront of commercial and retail services. All is possible in the Ledger City. In the coming months and years, DevNull Productions will be working with the XRP community to realize the vision of Ledger City. In the immediate time, you can expect enhanced graphics, a more immersive world, monuments, parks, mountains, and more, different locales in the world which you can reside. In the coming weeks, we will be reaching out to select Ledger citizens with early access to find out exactly what you want from the metaverse. Many people have asked about NFTs, and they are coming. Soon you will be able to host your own NFTs on your property. What? Hosting your own NFTs on your property, guys. Exciting times ahead for the XRPL, and now Ledger City is just saying it. It's a metaverse. Come on in. we got Metaverse on the XRP ledger. XRP community is building it. The Ledger citizens are building it. Ledger City NFT collaborations. You got Bored Apes, XRPL, Sonar Muse, right? XParrot. I'm sure Ledger City Ducks is going to be part of this sometime soon. Ledger City Ducks. Let's make it happen. Projects that have reached out. Specific partnerships will be announced soon. Nice. Additional mechanisms that will be available include a content creator so you can create and sell your own works and e-commerce integration. What? Additional mechanisms that will be available include a content creator so you can create and sell your own works. Huh. I'm interested to see how that comes through on this platform. And what does that mean? Like, will we be able to be doing these YouTube streams outside of our Ledger City building? Can we be getting the BLUECREW and Green Giants together in the Ledger City? And I'm just doing a video live stream while you guys are hanging out in the pad or going to a bar. Fun times ahead, man. I'm liking what they're doing with Ledger City, and now we're starting to actually see gameplay, right? It's been a long time coming to actually just see some gameplay and seeing how, it's working, right? It looks really smooth. We're seeing the XRPL continue to grow, more and more buildings being claimed, more and more people sharing their screenshots with their building, right? And just wait for when you can start customizing those buildings, right? Adding NFTs, hell, having interior NFT galleries. This is what I'm looking forward to when Ledger City really grows, right? Is when you can actually start going inside of the buildings, like there's dimensions inside your building. You're not just seeing the exterior. You can go into other people's buildings, see how they build it out. That's what I'm really, really excited about. Like, because all of a sudden that world already seems big, right? Just with you just being able to see the outside of buildings. But imagine now the next step of being able to explore inside those buildings and see how these people have designed their buildings, right? In collaborations with maybe some, really good interior graphics developers or whatnot to really give users a lot of customization options. These metaverses are going to provide a platform for PDOS to advertise their filth. Yep, I hear you, Sniff. I hear you, man. Wow, that's cool content creator. Yeah, that sounds interesting, right? How many stories per XRP? I probably have about 1 million. Dude, DN, you're hilarious, man. I probably have about 1 million. Dropping in to smash the like, working and lurking. Appreciate you, Blink343. We got a Green Giant showing some support. Appreciate you, man. This will be similar to Second Life. I tried that, didn't see the point though. I think it's going to be more than just that. I think there's going to be play to earn, right? And we're seeing the evolution into a digital financial system where it's going to allow you to use anything that is a form of value. So if you're what the metaverse is making the internet and the way we explore the internet a 3D experience, right? So that's what we're seeing here with what's going on with Ledger City, where now you're starting to have a 3D experience of the XRP ledger itself, how fast it is, right? The progression of these buildings, and then the adaptability, the upgrades, right? The play to earn dynamics soon to come, the marketplaces in this, right? And much more, right? Stuff we're not even thinking about right now. It's an internet economy that's building right in front of our very eyes, because that's what they want you in the long run. They want you to be home on these screens. And if you're earning money on these screens, that's great, because it keeps you on these screens even longer. So how will LCC make money? It won't be pay to play. So yeah, LCC in the future will be pegged to XRP and I think USD, right? And you'll be able to swap your LCC for either, and vice versa. There's going to be play to earn games in the world. The token currency of that world is LCC. The buildings are reflecting XRP accounts though, right? But the token currency in that world that kind of is like the central currency of transactions in Ledger City game is LCC. So to purchase NFTs, you'll need LCC, like to purchase Ledger City game specific NFTs. So how will LC, and who knows in the future too, there may be DeFi aspects where you're incentivized perhaps to maintain your XRP building at a certain height and you get staking rewards in LCC, or, you know, other ways to be earning this LCC token and kind of showing, you know, new dimensions to the metaverse because you're building on a ledger that is, you know, settling instantaneously and transforming, right? So see, and imagine when the graphics get really good, it's gonna seem like, holy crap, this is almost like a real life experience, right? What's up, Alan? Good to see you. Ubi is already here. Baltimore City is paying $1,400 if you qualify. Devnil will make money by selling LCC, which would be pay to play. DN, I don't know what you're trying to get at, man. I don't think it's pay to play, though. Remember, these guys are working with Ripple, and they're not releasing the token right now because they're waiting on regulatory clarity. That is smart, right? It's not some. If they really were trying to do this thing where they're trying to just make money, and that's their whole incentive, they would have released the LCC token already on Sologenic or something on the XRPL and really try to do this whole crowdfunding thing, right? To just try to get people to get hyped up about LCC and then sell on them, right? But pay to play, XRP is kind of the, you getting a building in that game is for free for having XRP, right? But to choose to participate in that game, yeah, I guess it's some semblance of a pay to play where in order to play that game, you have to be having LCC token. But you can have XRP token, but you have to swap it to LCC. That's what I'm getting at. So I guess from what I'm trying to, what I think you're trying to say is that a pay to play dynamic? I suppose. But I think there might be a chance where you can just not have to pay for LCC token and maybe just play a game within for just having XRP. Like, once again, having staking rewards in LCC, so you'll earn an LCC for maintaining your building a certain way. Or maybe doing a play to earn game, so you wouldn't have to pay LCC token to play the game. You would just play the game and then earn some LCC. I think that would be smart for them to do, at least. I mean, we don't really know the whole future of their gaming dynamics here. But, yeah, I think that's how it would go. Like, what if you just jumped into the game, you already have a building with XRP, right? You should be allowed to just play a game without having to have any LCC initially. Like, just have a chance to earn some LCC, even if it's like a smaller scale game or play to earn mission. Yeah, maybe. DN, yeah. I think so. I think that's what they want ultimately with that. Yeah, exactly. Your building would be very tall, and that would be a lot of you know, a lot of different stories that you could be doing different things with, man. I mean, that's what's gonna be crazy is like, are we gonna be allowed to design every particular story of that building in time? Like, if this thing really adapts enough, where you can get that in depth with it and make that world so large. Like it just continues evolving and evolving and evolving as the, you know, in the way that the XRPL evolves. Can we set up a business inside of our building? Yeah, I would think so. I would think that would be an option. But yeah, good momentum still going on in the past 24 hours here in the crypto markets. That was some Ledger City news. Good talk with the Ledger citizens there. Flare unveiled as key interoperability partner of Metropolis World at a soon-to-launch curated metaverse platform. So Flare will give Metropolis World users the power to seamlessly move between different metaverse ecosystems and blockchains. What is this, Doctor Strange, right? But Flare being the bridge, building these bridges for this company or metaverse or Metropolis World to be able to go between different metaverse ecosystems and blockchains. I wonder if Ledger City is also going to have a hand in this as well. So Metropolis World is a 360 curated universe that blends unique properties, e-commerce, gaming, and art experiences that span both the digital and real world. So now allowing them to be an interoperable metaverse ecosystem. Crazy. Metropolis features a unique design aesthetic where the cities are curated or created digitally by hand, and every property is a unique standalone piece of art. They have an extensive list of founding citizens, such as Steve Aoki and Diplo and others, and now Flare Networks. Metropolis' first metaverse city, called Celeste, is launching later this year. With 18 months, they expect to launch 6 cities, with each property sold as an individual NFT. The Flare will power the bridges into other metaverses. So hopefully we're going to get a successful launch here of the Flare networks and start seeing more of this type of news coming out for the Spark token. Yeah, no worries, DN. Can we set up a business? Yep, exactly. I would think so. I would think so. I think that's what they ultimately want you to do, is like use Ledger City like it's a website in a way, but you're doing it with your buildings or what you do in that world, right? Remember, Ledger City is made by the Ledger citizens. Gala Games, your favorite Web3 Match 3 game, will be back before you know it. In the meantime, be sure to subscribe and update. So Town Crush Game, towncrush.game. Is this another game in a way to earn town tokens? That could be pretty cool. Is this a play to earn type of game? I would like to know and see if you can earn some town tokens by doing this. The U.S. Department of Justice and the SEC brought insider trading and wire fraud charges against 3 individuals, including a former Coinbase product manager. Oof. Guys, be very careful, man. Be very careful what's going on with your, with digital assets and, where you have them stored. It's, you don't know which one could be next. What if it is Coinbase? What if Coinbase does go down? What if, hell, even FTX or Crypto.com or any of these start to really face some major stuff like, it's hard to know where to trust your crypto. Also, this could be part of some major FUD to just make sure people are super frightened to invest in crypto right now, right? Especially during these times when we remember so they have the Celsius FUD, they have the Luna FUD that happens, right? Well, Luna's FUD kind of caused the market to crash, but Celsius FUD was kind of around where the bottom was at, so it was keeping people really, really scared. And then the Voyager FUD was happening, but then now we start getting some pivots in a relief rally, right? You see how that stuff kind of happens. It's not always in harmonization with the charts and where they're going, but you kind of see some similarities. The overall sentiment is low, and then, oh yeah, these businesses are going out, and then we start getting movement back up and towards the markets. And guys, we're undervaluing, sure, losing Celsius, or I don't know if it's completely lost, but you know what I'm saying, like Celsius, Luna, and Voyager. Those are three major players in the market. Where's the money gonna go, right? Where's that money that of investors that still want to be investing in digital assets? Where's that gonna go now that those three really aren't an option to them, right? Guys, thanks for the 12 viewers, the 6 likes. You guys are amazing. Welcome to another DL Talk. Huge earnings from running a Helium 5G hotspot right now. Hell yes, Mike Kavanaugh. Congrats, man. Happy to hear that. So talking about CBDCs from the Digital Pound Foundation, Josh Lipsky, Senior Director of Atlantic Council and ex-advisor to the IMF, told CoinDesk many countries are far ahead of the United States in developing a CBDC. In the long run, delaying could put the U.S. at a disadvantage. They're fudding the U.S., man. Buy U.S. long. Buy the longs on the U.S. Stellar and Ripple, where did they come from, right? Speaking of Stellar, Stellar's got a Meridian event happening very soon. And I thought it's interesting how it lines up with the G20 tech sprint that's going on. So we've seen, associations with blockchain, IBM and Stellar, right? This is a really big collaboration between them. Stronghold collaboration with IBM as well. But they're building on the Stellar blockchain ecosystem. And so we see at the G20 summit, or leading up to the G20 summit, we have this G20 tech sprint that, together with the Bank of International Settlements and the Bank of Indonesia, there's this competition of central bank digital currencies, right? It's the CBDC challenge. And so let's read through this really quick. Under Indonesia's G20 presidency, Bank of Indonesia, together with the Bank of International Settlements, is launching a G20 tech sprint to solicit innovative global technological solutions to catalyst developments in wholesale and retail central bank digital currencies. The G20 Tech Sprint 2022 challenges the international community of innovators, entrepreneurs, startups, change makers, creators, developers, data scientists, designers, digital marketing, and communication experts who are passionate about creating extraordinary impact by solving one of three operational problems in the CBDCs. So just one of the three. So technically Ripple, R3, and Stellar are top 3 out of 8 of the specific problem that they're, dealing with. So forget being part of a top 21 finalists. They are top 8 in the world, guys. There's a very good percentage chance that one of those 3 is going to win this CBDC challenge. R3, Ripple, or Stellar. Right? So on 12th of July 2022, as part of the Indonesia Digital Economy and Financial Festival held in Bali, the G20 meeting of finance ministers and central bank governors, shortlisted teams will demonstrate their in-development solutions to national authorities and invited experts at a specifically convened midpoint event. Keyword right there that they even put in a bold, right? Invited experts at a specially convened midpoint event where you're going to have central bank governors, finance ministers, shortlisted teams will demonstrate their in-development solutions, right? So a certain midpoint event. Teams will also participate in CBDC Masterclass to glean practical insights into some of the CBDC experiments underway at the BIS Innovation Hub. So a midpoint event. You know what that made me think of? Stellar Meridian. And look how convenient this is. What day is the G20 event? The announcement of the winners? October 14th. 2022. Mike Kavanaugh, yes, they're using XTC and they have XRP as well, right? So XRP, XLM, XTC, definitely, looking like the triple X right there. Top 8 and 3 of them are heavily focused with DLT and have, you know, kind of coins associated to them. But October 14th right here, Evaluation and Winners Award. So selection of winners by independent judging panel convened by the Bank of Indonesia. Right, so the judging panel is going to be judged by the Bank of Indonesia here. And on October 14th, Meridian is October 11th through the 13th. Right? Leaders from traditional and decentralized finance, policymakers, and more to share. That's going to be a busy week in the world of finance, man. But we started looking into, you know, they said midpoint, right? And this event is called Meridian, which is kind of like a midpoint. If you look at a map, you'll find the prime meridian, right? The line between the Earth's poles. The midpoint. So I think this was like a little bit of a signal there. Possibly either about Meridian or the Stellar ecosystem, the Stellar blockchain. And if you look at their logo, there's a line through it, right? There's a line through the meridian, the center, right? The Stellar logo. So could they be foreshadowing by putting in bold midpoint event? Or could we just be overlooking something here? But obviously, look at this, October 11th through the 13th, and then their decision on October 14th, right? And this event's happening in Rome, Italy. Why in Rome, out of all places in the world? So I looked at, okay, let's see what the Roman gods are, or the Saturn Roman god. And if you see this, Saturnus in Roman religion, the god of sowing or seed. So maybe planting the seed here for the future of the stellar ecosystem. XLM, maybe consensus-driven distributed ledger technology. But then you continue forward, the Romans equated him with the Greek agricultural deity, Cronus. And how convenient. Freaking Cronus. And if you guys know anything about Cronus, you know, I don't want to go too deep about it here, but we're already in it, right? But some call him the god of time. Also, you know, he was Cronus's functions were connected with agriculture, right? Celebrated the harvest and resembled. So he was like the reaper in a way. He would sow the seed. Associated with harvest. Right? Cronus was the son of Uranus, heaven, and Gaia, earth. He had a child. He had Zeus. Zeus grew up and killed him. Right? And if you guys watched that Back to the Future decode video that we were shared by Jazzy Lover or Jazz Lover, very interesting how that connected with it. But interesting how that all connected there with Meridian, the midpoint. What if Stellar ends up becoming one of the winners here, guys? Once again, they have this collaboration with IBM blockchain that's going on. They got connections with Stronghold as well. Stellar's always kind of working behind the scenes, right? And it looks like, you know, to be a regulatory compliant type of digital asset, a lot of these type of digital assets like XRP, like XLM, and perhaps maybe HBAR and Algorand and others are waiting in terms of jumping into the DeFi pool and providing staking services and whatnot. Maybe they're waiting until there's regulatory clarity, right? Alchemist is saying, by the way, let's go Adam. Dude, let me see where Adam's at. Let's check it out. There we go. We got an $11 Adam. Let's go. Let's go, Atom ecosystem. Let's go. 81%. Oh no, by the way, nice. So is this the beginning of a new time, a new era at this midpoint event in Rome, Italy? Right? Roman currency was pegged to precious metals, right? But we'll have to wait to see who the winners are. It's going to be October 14th. So much could happen until that, right? Solutions deadline. Solution development June through August 2022. Shortlisted solutions will be developed and submitted for evaluation on the Apex platform. But can't wait to see that. What's up, Blue Crew? How's it going, guys? Let me check out the chat. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate the support, always. Projection, that's an inaccurate assertion. But yeah, let's go Atom, man. Let's go Atom. Good to see. Good to see the Atom ecosystem picking up. They were in our reds, right? That's why we just go with the reds. Global ID showing their Triskel in here. Ever wondered how digital identity actually works? It's all about the trust triangle. Issuers, holders, verifiers. Is this the liquidity trust triangle? Is this the Ripple logo triangle? Issuers, holders, verifiers. Anatoly saying over 17 million NFTs minted on Solana already. That's crazy, man. Do you want to find out more about the new Mojaloop CBDC Center of Excellence? Learn more about Nick Dury, director of the CBDC Center of Excellence, his background, and what brought him to Mojaloop, what he plans to accomplish in the new role. We like keeping up with Mojaloop, so let's check this out. So introducing their new director, the COE strategically located in Singapore will help us extend our ecosystem to reach new regions and advance financial inclusion in more emerging markets. So talking about Nick brings nearly 25 years of experience in the payments and financial inclusion space, and he will oversee operations and drive the growth of the CBDC Center of Excellence. We sat down with Nick to learn a bit more about his background. Tell us about yourself. I've been in Asia for more than 2 decades and engaged in financial services for 25 years. Operating models at the University of Cambridge. I have been focused on creating a collaboration network across regions in research, development of digital tools, capacity building and education in alternative finance. Data clearing shows that huge opportunities exist, increasing access to finance and particularly universal financial inclusion, where everyone everywhere can access digital financial services. CBDCs are capable of delivering a wider portfolio of Mojaloop-enabled push payment capabilities available to central banks and their citizens, merchants, and digital financial institutions. It's a very exciting initiative and would like to encourage all parties interested in organizations to engage in our various COE projects to work together with us towards the goal of universal financial inclusion. And that's what we're seeing coming out as a key. Oh, speaking of the G20 right here. Why is Singapore important as a location for the CBDC Center of Excellence? Singapore is a global hub for payments innovation, a member country of the ASEAN markets, and also actively extending its ecosystem engagement with African countries. Give me a sec. Singapore aims to align with efforts by the G20 to address existing frictions in global cross-border payments and has the potential to support the ASEAN goal of establishing regional payments integration by 2025. Many of the Mojaloop CBDC COE founding partners and ecosystem participants have a presence in Singapore, guys. In line with G20 to addressing frictions in global cross-border payments. What were we just talking about earlier with the G20 tech sprint, right? To remove all barriers to everyone everywhere irrespective of the supply side or the demand side. Examples of such barriers include poor financial infrastructure, right? Many consumers seeking access to financial services still lack basic digital financial literacy. Mojaloop will work to engage with all players in the digital financial services space. When you travel as widely as I do, the lack of financial inclusion is palpable. Get ready, guys. CBDC Center of Excellence in Singapore, Monetary Authority of Singapore, one of the sponsor members for Mojaloop, along with Ripple, Coil, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and many more. Google Cloud. Even here, DFS Labs, payment aggregators and gateways, savings apps, and BaaS providers were offering an in-depth look at Mojaloop, the open source software for interoperable payments, and a chance to prototype products and features on the Mojaloop stack. Alrighty, guys, let's jump into the red section here. Appreciate you guys so much for tuning in for another DL Talk. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the news we had for you today. Talked a little bit longer on some other things, but always trying to just give you guys some good info, especially about CBDCs, ISO 20022, XRP XLM, and many more. I'm banking on XTC, XRP XLM, HBAR, Quant, and Algo. Hell, man, that's a hell of a bag, my dude. That is an amazing bag. World International Banking, IMF, FinTech, all over, all been ready to go full digital. The SEC is using the fake Ripple case to buy time. Totally, man. It's all a show, my dude. It's all a show. And this is a really good way of introducing XRP to the global conscious, right? This whole case has been really, XRP is actually, in some everyday people's vocabulary now, or at least in their subconscious. But we're going into the deep red section here, guys. Let's see if there's any cryptos that we could maybe find some opportunities, even though the market is going really well right now. Rowan token picking up the ADA momentum right there. Hopefully we can continue to see some good stuff coming out from the Rowan token. We'll just have to wait and see. Pack Protocol. I think Pack Protocol is still looking pretty decent at 000475 because it hasn't really responded to the news of, what they've been posting recently and the collaborations with Flare. And I'm looking forward to seeing if Pack actually grows as the closer we get to Flare ultimately launching, right? Stronghold, dude, Stronghold has just been our darling here in the deep reds. It's been in the deep red section for a long time, but we're riding this one to zero. We just believe in what they're trying to do with this ecosystem and this token. Part of the Stellar ecosystem, big part of the Stellar ecosystem connected with Ripple and XRPL, Interledger Protocol. Liking it 90% down in this 000 range. Still liking Filecoin here at 87 cent or 87% down, but I know Alchemist hates it. Flowchain at 186. We were talking about Flowchain at 150. Good to see Flowchain starting to get a little bit of a pivot here, 23% up. AKT was a big gainer, up 10 cents, 10 full cents, and 53% in the past 30 days. Really nice to see those type of numbers coming out for AKT, not gonna lie. Sologenic, I'm loving Sologenic still at around the 20 cent range. Like seeing it there. I like Dragon Chain at 2 cents. And I would say those are the deep reds that I'm keeping an eye out for that I really like. SHX, I'm just amazed. 000859. What a wonderful opportunity this could possibly be, but we'll have to just wait and see. Nothing's guaranteed in the crypto space. IBM partners with Casper. Yep, IBM has collaborations with Casper as well. We like Casper Protocol. I wonder why Casper... Did we recently... Because we've had to re-add a lot of these cryptos to our list, so... Yeah, Casper's on our list already. I'm liking it down 51% at 3 cents. I think it's Live Coin Watch just doesn't have enough information on Casper, so we got to remember that just Casper's a good one, regardless, at any time. It's so early days for that project. Let's see what happens with Gala, if it can burst past the 6 cent range and maybe take us to a nice relief rally, possibly to 10 cents. We'll just have to wait and see. But Gala is still up a really good amount on the year, right? So this could still be too high for Gala and could still go through a serious retracement in the future. We'll just have to wait and see. XTC at 3 cents is looking really good. I like XTC at 3 cents for sure. What else do we like here? Secret token. We liked it under $1. I think, you know, around here it's a good profit taking area. But in terms of the deep reds, that's all we got. And we're looking at SHX. We're looking at, let me see. Clayton's not too bad too. I like Clayton. But yeah, SHX. I like Theta at $1.26. Card Stack in the Hyperledger community, guys. Don't sleep on Card Stack. We've been trying to talk about this one for some time. It's up 58% in the past 30 days. So maybe we don't chase the pump here. But I do like it at 002. I do believe in the future of this project. I do like what, you know, I like the opportunity that could be had right here, considering its all-time high was at 3 pennies, right? But we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for tuning in for another DL Talk. Appreciate the Blue Crew, the Green Giants. Got a big bag of Gala and not buying currently. Waiting on the next retracement to buy some more. Clay is a good project. Yeah, I dig those. There's still opportunities out there in the deep reds, you know, to try to see if you get a relief rally out of it while some of these others retrace. Like, let's say Bitcoin starts selling off, XRP starts selling off. Like, maybe we see some minor cap cryptos take some of that money towards the upside that have been retracing. I'm liking RSR for sure here at 006 on a red day. RSR is not looking too bad here. Sub a penny. Hasn't really reacted with the market yet. RSR, not too bad. I'm liking this. Under $1 billion in total market cap, 006 range. Digging what we're seeing here out of RSR. But all right, Blue Crew, Green Giants, thanks so much for tuning in. Always grateful. Have a wonderful Thursday. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the 9 viewers, the 10 likes. Always grateful. Thank you. BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love, Blue Crew. Much love, Green Giants. Keep the eye of the tiger. Adios.
It sound right, boys.
Sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
It sound right, boy.